This may be the biggest story you've never heard about. $21 trillion is unaccounted for, basically on the government's books. That's a lot of money. Right now, the Congress is arguing about whether or not we can spend or should spend a few $1 billion on a wall. Meanwhile, we've got a few people that's uncovered some accounting that suggests 21 trillion is missing. That's enough money to pretty much do everything that we want to do. You know, we could end poverty, we could certainly end world hunger. I mean, I can't even imagine how much 21 trillion is, and I'm good with numbers and math, and I can't imagine what we could do with that if 21 trillion were to be used for the good of humanity. So let's look at this article. As always, I'm going to link to this article in the description below. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, check out my YouTube channel, website, podcast, or whatever, all by the same name, The Awareness Revolution. And this one is a column. There's another prior column that they wrote about the same thing. This was all found out about 9 months ago. And it's by Mark Skidmore, who's a professor of economics at Michigan State University, and Catherine Austin Fitts. Let me see. She basically used to work at HUD, Housing for Urban Development, and basically they found 21 trillion in unaccounted government transactions, primarily on defense, which is really offense because, of course, the money's being spent overseas. You know, people aren't coming here for war. We're going there. All right, so it's offense, but that's what it's called, the Department of Defense. Sorry, I digress. So it's basically lost, hidden, or stolen money. Some people say that, or some people believe that the money has been spent on black ops projects. Maybe it's something to do with aliens, or just secret technology, whatever in the heck they're doing. But the point is, you know, we don't know, and we need to get to the bottom of it. We need to find out, because that's a lot of money. And I think that the government likes to keep people down, because as long as you have a bunch of poor people, it's easy to sell them on socialism, basically, which is what they're pushing for. You know, as long as you've got poor people, you can say, hey, do you want us to take money from the rich and take care of you with it? We'll cut you in. And, you know, people are like, oh, yeah, they got a bunch of money, give it to us. So this 21 trillion could raise us out of poverty. There's so many different things that could, if this trillion is missing and could be found, which is probably gone, but you know, if that wouldn't have been lost, what could have been built with it? You know, I think that we can create prosperity beyond what anyone can even imagine, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be there right now. And that means quickly things could change in our favor, in the favor of the masses. Without government doing it, I think government just needs to get out of the way, and we will prosper. Right now, we're doing as good as we are despite of government, not because of government. So let me go through a little bit more of this article, then I'm going to shut this off to make this a quick video. But basically, they're saying that you know, 278 billion of it was in 2015 alone. Catherine, actually both of them, but Catherine Austin Fitts, she's been all over the alternative media talking about this on channels like Greg Hunter's and stuff like that. So, I mean, they've been covering this for a while, and the point is we really don't have a good explanation of what's going on here. So, you know, they give a couple statements from people that are attempting to explain a portion of the 6.5 billion. I mean 6.5 trillion, I'm sorry. So, you know, we're talking about a very small percentage of the 21 trillion. But nothing really adds up. I'll just read this last paragraph. Actually, no, this isn't the last paragraph. All this said, the 21 trillion in undocumented financial adjustments might have some innocent explanation. If so, why can no one provide it? And why is our government now systematically hiding these adjustments from public sight? I'm not one to see a conspiracy under every bush, but our country's history, blah, 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 blah. So, we the people need to care about this stuff more than we care about a lot of these small issues. A lot of times we're wanting to tax the rich and do all these things that we think are going to improve the world. But as I always say, the government is the problem, not the solution. If they're hiding this money, they're probably wasting it. They're doing something that isn't in our own best interest. And that's obvious, because if it was in our own best interest, they would be telling us what they're doing with the money. So this money could be used for all kinds of different things. I mean, just look at the impact people like Akon, the rapper, has had by helping out people in Africa. I mean, watch the documentary Flow about water, about how people are dying in this world because of lack of clean drinking water, and it could be brought to them for really nothing. When you're comparing it to 21 trillion, these problems are easily solved. I mean, our defense budget is crazy high, way too high in my opinion. But I'm digressing. So give me a thumbs up, you guys, if you guys like this. Let me know if you have anything else to add, maybe that I didn't add. Let us know in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, so that way when I produce another video, which I will, I've got lots more coming, you'll be notified. And thanks so much for watching. If this is your first time checking me out, make sure to check out my other videos I did in the past too, because I've got about 100 videos right now, and I think they're pretty good. So check them out and let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching.